Now, before we get into the premise of this video game, we have to watch the official announcement trailer that dropped 2 months ago. Because if I get into the details, I don't think this trailer will hit as hard because you already know what's about to happen. So, of course, let's watch this together because, as always, Analytic Dreams video on Spotify to see the video along with the audio. So, we're going to go through this journey together. Of course, I've already seen it, but I think it'll hit harder for y'all if this is the first time you've ever heard about this video game. So let's, without further ado, let's get into the official announcement trailer of Zoochosis.
Now you're a night zookeeper. The job is not difficult. You have nothing to worry about.
Alright, now that we've watched the official announcement trailer, y'all are probably wondering, what in the world did I just watch? Which, of course, I am here to explain to you. So basically, zoochosis, which is like an actual thing, I had to research and actually realize that it's a whole definition out there based on this word. Like at first, I was just thinking it was some creative name they came up with for a horror game, right? But zoochosis is basically a mental disorder that affects captive animals, especially large mammals, due to their confinement in artificial environments. And it manifests in abnormal and often unhealthy physical behavior, such as pacing, rocking, self-mutation, or stereotypy. I don't know what that is. The term zoochosis is a combination of the words zoo and psychosis, indicating the negative impact of captivity on the mental well-being of animals. So now that I got that definition out of the way, first thing you need to know is, of course, this is a fantasy game, so they've taken some liberties to the whole mutation aspect because this is inherently a bodycam horror simulation game where players act as a zookeeper encountering infected animals in a zoo. Don't ask me how I find my gaming information, but just know that when this trailer came across my feed, I watched it, and I honestly despise horror, the horror genre. Everything about horror, I despise it, right? So much imagery that they use sometimes that's just unsettling for me that I just try to stay away from the entire genre. So why am I captivated by this video game? It reminds me of when I used to watch Markiplier play Five Nights at Freddy's. I despise the horror genre. I'm going to keep reminding you that. But for some reason, I kept finding myself watching playthroughs of Five Nights at Freddy's time and time again by Markiplier, simply for the fact that I was captivated by the whole setting and the unique take on the horror genre. And that is the same exact sentiments that I have for this game right here, because of course it's expected to launch on PC in Q2 of 2024. I think we received, this is from 2 months ago as far as this trailer. I do have a more updated trailer that I was going to get into, but I don't know. Let me skip to the end. I don't know if that has a release date. It doesn't seem like it has a release date. Okay, so yeah, so basically it's just quarter 2. And the reason why I'm not playing that video yet is because I want to keep just talking about the overall information about the game. So all we know is that it's coming out on PC via Steam in quarter 2 2024. And the developers, Clippers Head, what Clippers Head, that's funny. Clapperheads, no Diddy, goodness. Known for titles like Sparky Marky and Hello Neighbor Diaries. So, as you can probably already tell, it's a horror game. It's definitely playing off of the horror aspect. A lot of situations that you're going to be finding yourself into will be very unsettling, to say the least. I mean, you interact with a lot of animals, but then you realize these are not your everyday zoo animals, as they are infected by this quote unquote mutation, which you see is shown throughout the trailer. So, the basis of the game is that the players decide the impact of the outcome of the story and determine survival based on how you take care of these animals. There's a whole aspect of taking care of the animals, and that's when we're going to get into the next trailer. Because right here, basically, I'm going to jump around. I'm not going to play the whole thing. So right here. Okay, so this list is basically how you take care of the animals, and there's a whole mutation which they show right over. One of the animals start to mutate. I'm trying to see where I can find it. Yeah, right here. Okay, so he's taking basically this trailer, which is the newest trailer. They're showing how you're supposed to take care of the animals, and then one of the animals, you get to too late. So basically, when you get to that animal, it's already too late and it starts to mutate. And here you can see what happens after.
Hey, don't fight.
So he's taking care of the animals. And then look, one of them is already starting to mutate, which means, he was running a little bit behind.
I need to hurry up.
So now he goes to get the little gun. And so this is what I'm thinking changes them back into regular animals, of course. But then by that time, as you can tell, it's already up. It's up and it's stuck, like Cardi B said.
Time to take your medicine, buddy.
So that's basically the whole premise of it. I think this is completely a genius idea. I don't know how much it's going to sell, of course, because it's only coming out on PC. Not to say PC games don't sell well, because, of course, I mean, if you look at the PC charts, the top games in the world that's also impacting the consoles are also on the Steam platform, as far as it being like Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, Helldivers 2 has 203,000 players on Steam alone. So, of course, if you're a PC game, you can thrive when it comes to numbers. But the biggest thing for me is the genre aspect of this game. I think that's going to take it to a whole nother level, because I don't know what it is. It's some type of stat out there by scientists that they put out, how you burn more calories watching horror content or playing. Basically, you burn calories. You ever have to look that up? I'm no doctor, but that's what I've heard multiple times. So, hopefully I covered the whole entire aspect of the game. But if not, you know what I mean? All you need to know is that basically the story is players tending to infected animals while uncovering the cause of the outbreak and finding a cure. I don't know about y'all, and once again, I'm going to keep reminding you, I do not like the horror genre, but this plot is very interesting, in my opinion. So, what else? It's a body cam perspective, of course, so that plays on the horror aspect, as it's a first person body cam perspective, enhancing the immersion. And then the other thing that intrigued me, because as a Mass Effect fan, whenever games give you the decision to determine the outcome, I'm automatically more intrigued. So the way that Zoochosis lets players decide the impact, the outcome of the story, and determine survival, I think that's a big aspect as far as like how each playthrough can be completely unique. Like, imagine you're just the worst zookeeper imaginable. You're probably going to end up dying pretty early in this game because, as you can tell by the trailer, it doesn't really seem like you can defend yourself once they go full mutation, besides this gun right here that you pull out. But as far as to turn them back to regular animals. But besides that, I do think that overall, I'm going to go back to the launch trailer. Yeah, I like the launch trailer the most. I don't know why, but I like the way it caught me as far as my attention. Like, games with creative drive, I think is very intriguing because obviously you can just go and make a second Call of Duty or a second sports game, but this is a spin off of a Zoochosis premise that I think has never been done like this. Like, obviously some gamer is going to be out there and maybe say some random game that nobody's heard about, or maybe they have heard about it. I'm just ignorant to this genre. But as far as the I mean, I guess you could say Jurassic Park maybe, but I think this is more of a mutated and regular animals, which Jurassic Park, I think the whole thing about that was they was already like mutated and they was just advanced animals or dinosaurs and you was just taking care of them. This one, you're trying to keep them as regular animals before they mutate and then they just get out of hand. So, to stay up to date with this, of course, Clapperheads is the development studio. So to follow them, I would probably just follow this YouTube account right here. That's how I'm following them as far as how I get my information about the different trailers and stuff. Because as you can see, they only have 3 trailers out. They have the official announcement trailer, which came out 2 months ago. They have the official reveal trailer, which came out like 11 days ago. Sorry, it's hard for me to read that. Let me just zoom in. that would probably help. And then we have Zoochosis' official gameplay teaser trailer that we're watching right now. So this just came out not too long ago. So, what else? There was something else I wanted to get at. I think that was basically it. So yeah, this is the one of the few horror games that's ever captured my attention as far as it actually being intriguing, and as far as the setting, the overall plot, and just how the premise set is just bound to have so many hilarious moments from whoever plays this. And honestly, I can't wait to watch somebody play it because I'm not playing it. Like, I don't dislike this game because of the premise, but still I'm not trying to go out and play it. Like, nah, I still have a heavy disdain for the whole genre of horror. So, but I will be giving this game a watch. So whoever is out there playing that, I enjoyed the playthrough. I'll probably be sitting through that one, just like I did for Markiplier with Five Nights at Freddy's. So, not to drag this on too long, that's basically it. There's no confirmed release date. It's coming out on PC though. I would assume it will also come out on consoles, but you never know nowadays. So, with that being said, click my link tree in my bio. Let me know on one of my social medias. What do you think about Zoochosis as a game, as a body cam horror simulation game where you play as a zookeeper? And what is the most intriguing aspect of it for you?